The first game I'm going to show you today is a musical game, and I'm calling it Sounds of the Season because I'm going to be using it during the holidays. But again, make this yours. Just use it as a guideline. If you need to be like I was in the very beginning, remember I said I followed step by step, movement by movement, what someone else did until I became comfortable with it. If you need to do that, that's totally fine. But I hope that soon you'll feel really comfortable and you will start to notice more and more of your child's motivations, and therefore you will change this to be more inspiring for him or her. What you want to do is look around the house. I love using items that I find just laying around the house or in the drawers, or especially things I haven't used for a while, because it's a way to recycle them. They're sometimes kind of fresh and new because we haven't seen them before, but it means you don't have to spend a lot of time or a lot of money in creating these games to spend with your child. I like to find for this just simple things like I have a container, a plastic container that I have taped a piece of string to, and I've tried to find things that will make different sounds. Here I have my drumsticks, but I found something metal that I taped another string to. And what I do is I find usually either I stand on a chair or I find a step ladder, and I tape these to the ceiling. I tape them to bookshelves or things that are high, because my goal for my son is to have him reach to hit these, and we're going to make music as we do it. But it's not just about walking into a room and seeing all these cool things hanging from the ceiling and hitting them. You can build the game or create a game around making these, around looking around the house for different items to use, then taping, then standing up somewhere, because it's actually good for our children to be moving, to be climbing. You would want to supervise them, of course, and then reaching to tape. And it's fun. It's something they probably haven't done in this way, and there's a purpose because they get to play with it after it's hanging from the ceiling. So after you find your items, get them set up, and hang them from the ceiling, then you can look around the house and find things either like a spoon from the kitchen or drumsticks. We happen to have a lot of drumsticks because my son loves to drum. So this is why I like this game. And then we will go around and just take turns hitting the different items hanging from the ceiling, making music. That's one step or one variation. You can add many variations. One may be you want to build in different rhythms or teach your child how to listen to a different rhythm and imitate it. So you may change it from fast to slow. You may create patterns of rhythm and kind of work with your child to follow and do that pattern. Or you may just have fun and go crazy. You may knock them down. Or you may see, it depends. You have to be careful. And if you're having a game that's just kind of reminding me of a piñata and you're really knocking them down, well, maybe the next part is let's put them up again. Or let's put them up in a different place. Or let's find new things that are harder to knock down. So allow yourself to just have fun, to be open-minded, to let your creativity flow, and use music to help bring joy into your life this season.